like so. See my little brush? Why am I pointing at it? Look at my little brush. What am I doing? Where's my fan? It's over there. I'm not gonna get it. That's it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Hey everyone, I'm faceitmegan. Welcome to my channel if you've never been here before, and welcome back if you have. Today I'm going to be using the Thirsty palette from Jeffree Star. I've had this palette for a few months now and I have never used it until today. And when I was looking through my cabinet of palettes and makeup, I was thinking, what am I going to use today? And I saw this palette and I was like, you know what, I've never used this palette before. Why don't I do it on camera so everybody can see? And I love it. Look how pretty it is. And you can see the look that I came up with today already. So that being said, let's jump right in this video. All right, so I'm gonna be dipping into Kumquat first. And I think I'm gonna put that right into my, like right above my crease area. All right, my hair keeps going in my face, so I'm gonna take a clip and pull it back really quick. Those little baby hairs just bug the crap out of me. These shades are blending so nicely. I already knew that Jeffree Star's shades blend nicely, but I'm always really impressed. Alright, so now I'm going to be dipping into Stroke, which is a little bit darker than Kumquat is, and it has a little bit of a darker brown than this. This has more like a burnt orange, I would say. It even went on my eye in an orangier shade. So I'm going to go into Stroke and put that right into my crease, and I'm taking a new brush to do this. It actually was a brand new brush, by the way. I really just bought this brush brand new, but it's just a new brush compared to the one I used for Kumquat, and I'm just going to dab that into my crease and buff it out. I think this is a Morphe brush I've never used before. It's the M514, and I actually really like it for pushing the shade and the color right up into the crease. It's just like a really nice pointy brush, and it's small, and I don't think I've ever used this brush before, and I really like it. It's doing a really nice job. Alright, so now I'm going to take a little bit of Filthy Rich and put that all over my lid, and I'm going to be using my finger to do that. I'm going to try to use my finger to do that because if you guys haven't seen like one of my last videos, I talked about how my nails are so long and I can't get them into the cracks of my eye. So I'm going to try to put that on my lid with my finger. I have to use a brush for the corners. Whoa! That is some pigmented shimmer right there. Wow. Super pretty. These shimmer shades almost feel wet on your fingers, which is really nice for picking up the product and putting it onto the eyelid. They're not all dry and falling off my lid onto my cheek or anything. They're just going straight onto my lid really nicely. Now I'm gonna take a little brush like so. See my little brush? Why am I pointing at it? Look at my little brush. All right, and I'm gonna dip into Filthy Rich and put it into the corner of my eye because I couldn't get in there. Wow, it's even really applying nicely with the brush without me even spraying it. Alright, so since I do have hooded eyelids, which is like when the lid of your eye touches the upper eyelid, you know, like your crease kind of folds over. I don't know how to explain it, but I do have that problem, so I know for a fact that the glitter is going to transfer. But since this glitter is so light, it probably will actually just kind of like look really pretty. I'm hoping, let's cross our fingers, that it looks pretty. I always have a hard time working with shimmers and glitters because of that, because of my hooded lids. If you have hooded lids out there, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it, but it's so pretty. It really, really is pretty. Usually I'll just go in throughout the day if I have some time, and I'll go in and I'll just like reapply the crease shade to try to get the glitter out of my crease. It is what it is. I just kind of work with it. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing to my other eye really quick. Alright, so my upper eyelid area is done. I'm going to go in and start putting some color into my waterline and under eye area. And I think I'm just going to repeat a similar shade range to do this. I think I'm just gonna go back into Kumquat again and then just start with Kumquat and then go into Stroke again and then just put that into my bottom lid area. So I'm gonna start with Kumquat, taking a little brush and buffing in. And when I'm doing this, I'm bringing it out just a little bit to meet the shade that's on my upper lid area. As you can see right here, I'm just bringing it outward. Taking a clean brush, I'm gonna dip into Stroke. I'm gonna put that up as close as I can to my waterline area. Alright, so this is a clean brush, it's just stained pink from me using a different palette, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buff out as much as I can of my under eyelid. So you can already see the glitter transferring a little bit to my upper eyelid area. It's just such a pain to have hooded lids. I envy people who don't have hooded lids, but I embrace the fact that I have to just deal with this every time I want to apply makeup. Usually I'll just go in and buff like I'm doing right now and try to get it out of my crease, but since this is such a wet shimmer, it's not really moving, so I'm just gonna deal with it. It is still really pretty, but it just does that, so I deal. Alright, so I really want a pop of color in this look, so I'm going to probably dip into, I don't know if I'm gonna use this one, which is like the B word, but I don't want to say it. Or maybe Quench. Maybe I'll go into Quench. Maybe Submerge. I'm just gonna swatch a couple of these and see which one I want to use. Hold on a second. Let's see. Do I want to go into the B word? Do I want to go into Submerge? Splash maybe? Let's see how Splash does. Or Quench. Let's see. Quench. Which one do I want to use? Which one would look best on this eye look? Maybe Quench. Oh, you know what? Let's use Splash. I feel like that'd be so pretty. Let's do Splash. Let's use something besides neutrals. Well, I feel like yellow is like somewhat of a neutral-ish. So I'm gonna dip into something really poppy, like a greenish blue turquoise color. So here we go. Splash in my inner eyelid. In the corner of my eye. What am I doing? Oh, it is pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. It's really, really pretty. It really adds some color to this look. This reminds me of something I would wear to like a pool party or something, this eyeshadow look. Alright, so the eyeshadow look is done. What am I forgetting? I am forgetting something. Oh, I'm forgetting. Alright, so my eyelashes are on. I am back. I love it. I love this pop of color in the corner. It's so pretty. And I really like this palette. I really like the way it looked. It's kind of weird because you would think like, what am I going to do with this palette? I mean, like it does have a lot of neutrals in it, but it does have like these pops of colors in the bottom, and then it has a little bit of like these corals up here. And I didn't know what I was gonna do, but the look that I came up with, I really love. And I would really love to try out the yellow in that palette, but I really do like this look. So I have not done the rest of my face, so I'm gonna do that with you guys on camera. This is a palette I haven't used in a while. This is the Hoola Cheek Parade palette. And I have been so obsessed with Kylie's blushes and bronzers recently that I forgot that I even had this. So I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna dip into Hoola and I'm going to contour my face a bit. Just get these little hairs on my face. Hoola and Hoola Light are such nice bronzers. I'm gonna do underneath my chin area. This is something new I've been doing, but it really accentuates the face itself and gets rid of a little bit of that, or like at least like shapes your face more, I guess. Makes your jawbone look really nice and things like that. I really noticed that in my pictures when I do this. And then I put a little bit on my forehead to warm up my face. Alright, so now I'm going to go into Dandelion, which is also in the Cheek Parade palette, which is the shade right here. And put a little bit of that on my apples of my cheeks and bring it outward towards my contour. Alright, now I'm going to dip into Kylie Jenner Pressed Powder Highlighter. This is from her Storm collection, I think it was called. And I'm going to dip into this shade right here and highlight my face. Dang, dude. Maybe a little bit of that darker highlight too, because that's just so blinding. Holy moly. Can you guys see that on camera? Woo! It is very wet looking. You can definitely see that on camera. Holy moly, guys. I'm really trying to buff that in a little bit. Maybe I should use a little bit of my beauty sponge and try to... Holy moly. Blinding highlight. Here you go. Alright, so I'm going to take this clip out now that my whole face is done. And I'm going to use Jeffree's new gloss. This is Diamond Juice. Well, his glosses are new, but this is the only one I have and I just bought it. It's so pretty. I'm not really into super shimmery, sparkly glosses, but this one is light. Here, I'll swatch it for you in the back of my hand so you guys can see it. See? It's glossy and has like a shimmer to it, but it's not too much. There was some of his glosses when I was testing them out at Morphe or legitly super sparkly. Like the whole back of my hand was covered in shimmery sparkles even after I wiped it off with a makeup wipe. Yeah, I just really like that one. I might try a couple of the other ones. I did test out a few of his glosses that I liked, but I didn't have like a bunch of income to spend on glosses that day, and I also bought one of his tester boxes, his, you know, the boxes that has all the different lipsticks in it. I think I bought the red one. Anyway, so I want to get a couple more of these though for sure because I do like them. So that's the whole look. I am going to set my face really quick. Ooh, I look so dewy. Alright, so that's the whole video. I love it. Oh my gosh, I really love it. I want to do stuff like this more often with the pop of color in the corner. I never step out of my comfort zone like that. I always just put a shimmer in the corner. But I really like this look. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh my gosh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to highlight my brow bone. So I'm going to do that really quick. Just using that same Kylie palette. Alright, so now the look is done. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up and ring that bell for notifications so you know when I post videos like this one or any of them, any videos at all. Ring that bell, and I will see you guys in my next video.